Yeah, I'm ready.
What's up? What's up, y'all? This is Keisha, aka Frack, and welcome to On the Cloud podcast. So, we made it to episode 16, and we're talking about all about like relationships and just keep questions. And the title of this episode is Are You in My Business? So, let's get started. We have a guest over here, Miss Taijah. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself, just where you from, and just let us know.
All right. Well, my name's Taijah. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'm 24 years old. I'm currently a graduate student. I will be graduating with my master's in April.
Whoop, whoop.
Mm, And yeah, that's me.
Okay. Well, let's go right on into the questions.
Okay.
Question one: What are your turn ons? Don't laugh. What are your turn ons?
Um,
It could
I,
be physical, it could be mental, just what.
okay. Yeah, I like someone that can make me laugh. Um, I like someone comfortable in their own skin. So like a guy that's a bad dancer, but he's not afraid to dance. Like I like that. That's funny to me. Um, my turn on. What else do I like? I'm a music snob, so if you have good music taste and can put me on some good songs or share a playlist with me, like that gets me going. That touches my heart. Um, what else? And I like someone that can listen and make me feel validated in my feelings.
Okay, all right. So let's turn it to the flip side.
Okay.
What is your turn offs?
I hate guys that have to be the center of attention. Like that just do too much. Like I like guys that can kind of chill more, that's not afraid to play the background. So if they always have something to say or the camera's always gotta be on them, that's a turn off to me. Like I don't like attention seekers, I guess you could say. Um and I don't like guys that overtalk other people, especially women, thinking that they know everything. Like I like those that are open to listening and hearing other perspectives and keeping an open mind.
Okay, I know you mentioned like some things. What are like far as turn ons and turn offs? What are some physical or like
Oh,
some features?
physical.
I know you got some features.
Dang, some physical turn offs. Uh, bad breath,
Oh
like
yeah.
just any bo, like ugh, like poor hygiene. I can't do that. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like dirty fingernails.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Let me think. What's a physical turn on? I like nice smiles. Um, Pretty eyes. Yeah.
What's considered pretty eyes?
Um, I don't know. It depends. I mean, some dudes have like pretty eye colors, or some it's like when they smile, their eyes lights up.
Oh yeah.
They just twinkle. Yeah, I like a nice smile, nice teeth.
Steve, I feel it. I feel it. Okay, so we talking about turn ons and turn offs. Let's transition over to dating.
Uh huh.
What is like something you look forward to in the first date? Or for example, what is that boiling point of like, okay, this the first date. Either I'm gonna continue to talk to you because you did this, or I'm not gonna continue to talk to you because you did this. So like what do you look for in that first date?
Um, if you're a gentleman, like you open the door for me, you pay for the date, of course. Um, yeah, like just let me know chivalry's not dead. I like that. Um, but a turn off if you're trying to just like chill or just take me to your house.
Mhm.
No, that's not a date. That's just hanging out. Like, and if we're hanging out, we're friends.
Oh, okay, put it out there.
Yeah.
like
I'm trying
that.
to think, what's an action? Oh, if they're rude to our servers, that's a turn off.
Yeah, that is a good one to
Or
mention.
if they don't tip.
Yes, that's a good one to mention. It's been so many dates like where you go on and then they I hate
Different times where I'm like, I feel bad if you don't tip, so I'll tip. And like, if he pays and doesn't tip, I'll tip because I'm just like, you making us both look bad.
and I was a server before, so I feel some type of way every time. Like,
Right? So yeah.
yeah, no. Okay, all right. And then like what are some ideal dates or like what's some places that you like to go, like in general?
An ideal date. I like multiple part dates, like where we do multiple activities.
Woo!
Dinner and then a fun activity and then like if it's still going good, like a day long event, I guess, if it's going good. Um so like a good date I've had is like, yeah, we went to dinner and then afterwards we did something like go-karting or something fun and lighthearted. And then after that we went somewhere else for like drinks. Yeah. So I like
Okay.
multi-birthday.
Yeah, I do too. I love multi. That's a good way to put. That's gonna be my answer right there. Okay. All right. So we talking about dating. Let's transition. So this is just a question that I ask everybody. So if you were cheated on in a
Hmm.
relationship, let's just say if you were cheated on, as far as the past or the future, present, whatever, do you believe in second chances?
No, we just keep moving. No second chance.
So it's like, oh, cut,
Over.
it's over.
No.
One. And what do you classify as cheating? Like, what is cheating?
Before I used to think like, the actual physical act, but now even like a red flag, I'm done. So if you're entertaining someone else, if you don't see a problem with like spending extra time with someone else and they're calling your phone late and it just looks like something else is going on, I'll just leave right then because I don't want to sit here and argue and you keep lying about it just for it to keep progressing and it leads up to that act. So
Mm.
like as soon as I see the red flag, I just cut it off. Like clearly I don't have all your attention. She's able to catch your attention, then go on ahead with her. So
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we done went. Let's keep progressing. Turn ons, turn offs,
These
dating,
are good
cheating.
questions. I've never thought
Huh?
about this. These are good questions.
Good question. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We got a couple more to go.
Okay.
So, as we transition from dating and cheating, do you believe in marriage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I see some
in
faces.
general or for myself? Because for
And
women that
it could
want,
be both. You can
okay.
talk about both.
So in general, I'll say for women that want children, yes, I think marriage is important just for like security, and um, yeah, just security for you and your children and your future. For women that do not want children, I don't think it's necessary. But also, I wouldn't live with someone if we're not getting married. Like,
That you
I
would.
just don't believe it. I would not. I'm not gonna give like what did they say? Why buy the cow if you can have the milk for free? That's
Mm-hmm.
just what I just guys like to take as much as they can, without giving anything in return. And so yeah, I think it's important for that reason. But at the same time, I just don't believe in like I guess gender roles in marriage. I just don't like how things fall on the women. Like the woman is responsible for like taking care of the children, for cleaning, keeping the household running, and then pleasing her man at the end of the day. Like it's just so much pressure on women in marriage. So I understand why a lot of women just decide not to get married or have children. Cause that's a lot of work. So I just believe in both sides like equally contributing to the house and keeping things running. So
Okay. All right. And then on the flip side, what far as like marriage and you believing in marriage, what are your thoughts on divorce?
Oh
Like,
yeah, I believe in divorce.
you,
Yeah.
oh my
Like,
God. I don't believe in divorce.
I do because
No, it's good. I'm just,
I know some people are like, no, I would never get divorced. But I just feel like if you're not happy, why stay? And if someone, I mean, I know marriage is till death do us part, but at the same time, if you let someone get too comfortable thinking that they'll never lose you and they can just do whatever they want and you'll stay, they're gonna keep doing whatever they want. Like there has to be some fear of missing out, and them like knowing that they're gonna lose something, um for them to act right. I guess I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I just feel like if you just know a person's always there, it's just easy to take them for granted. Like
yeah.
so yes, I do believe in getting divorced. A lot of women like are happier, they're less stressed. Um,
Mhm.
they feel free after divorce. So yes,
Same
I
with
know.
relationships. Yeah. I,
Yeah, and I
and
think
then,
marriage just
like, divorce people change too. So,
people change. And you know what? I don't believe in getting married at a young age because
okay.
like we're all still learning ourselves. Like people change as you get older. And like statistics show the younger you get married, you're more likely to get divorced. So it happens.
Yeah. And lastly, so we talked about all the different transitions within relationships. What are your thoughts of just relationships in general and social media, the social media world?
Um
What?
how do I answer this? I'm at the point where I'm starting to see why people keep their relationships off of social media because it seems like as soon as you post that person, they start acting up and embarrass you. Um, no, but I mean, I think if you establish like a good connection first and like have put in that time with each other, then you can bring it to social media and you can kind of talk about like your expectations from each other. But when you kind of just jump into stuff and you just assume that the other person knows like how you expect them to, I guess, behave and um like what boundaries you have, that's where it kind of the lines get blurred and you guys start arguing about stuff. So I think like just having that conversation ahead of time, um, on how you all feel about social media and how you're going to handle it is very important. Yeah, I've been in a situation where social media was a problem. um, yeah, but then I also don't believe in getting rid of social media just for your partner. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe in still having like some level of independence. So that's why I say you just gotta have that communication and decide together like how you want to go about social media, if you want to post each other or not.
Ooh, okay, good answers. Good answers.
I'm trying to be
Like it.
okay.
I
Don't
like it.
say too
I open it up to you. Did you have like any question or anything that you wanted to ask me? Or
Yeah, how you feel about marriage?
whew, I feel okay. For one, yes, I do want to potentially get married one day. And I'm not rushing it. I did have the mindset of rushing it when I was younger because I think about, and I have a problem with this. I think about my family. So like my mom and dad, they're older. Like my dad is 82, my mom is 62. They're older. So I
Mhm.
know like they would probably, especially my dad, he wouldn't really maybe not meet my family or meet my significant other husband or whatever. So I think about that, but now I just got to realize like I got to live for myself
Yeah.
and it's this is life. So I'm not gonna rush it. And I experienced like my first relationship. I thought that that was gonna last. It didn't. So now I'm starting to realize, and my thoughts on marriage is kind of changing. I still want to get married, but I did transition from like rushing it until now. Like I don't care. Like whenever he comes, he comes. And also, I think that you have to be ready for it. Like if you're not ready for it, y'all are one once you become married. Like everything that you do, everything that you purchase, as far as like homes, cars, businesses, if you get them, like it's all together. And then you got to think like if we didn't work or if we do work, like everything we do is for us. So if we're not mentally or physically ready for that, I don't know. Like
That's a good point about your parents being older. That's a good point. I
I
understand.
always thought about that. Like my parents, I'm like, people often told my dad, like, you're not gonna see Keisha graduate, or you're not
Yeah.
gonna see her graduate from high school, or he has been here to see
Yeah.
me graduate those. I don't know, but since he's so older, I gotta
Mhm.
think about it. Like, if I don't have kids now, 20 years later, he's gonna be 100 something.
Yeah.
So I'd always think about that. Like, I wish things would be different, but
Well,
yeah,
he will always be here, even if something happened and he transitioned and you had kids in the future. He'll always be watching over y'all and all that. But yeah, I never thought about that. And a lot of women, I think, are just socialized to um get married young and have kids young, and also like a lot of them face like that peer pressure from their family, like when you go give me some grandkids and all that.
yeah, that's why I touched on that. Like, I don't have no grandparents living no more either. So it's gonna really, real deal hurt me. Like, dang, it's just gonna be my family. No grandmother, no.
And I'm just so fortunate that I don't have to deal with that. I think because maybe because like my grandma was a single mom and my mom was a single mom, and I think that they just want more for me out of life, so they don't pressure me. Like my mom even told me, I'm fine if I don't become a grandma. Like just live your life. Um,
Hmm.
and I appreciate that because yeah, I just feel like women are just socialized and we just get peer pressured by everyone else. But you just have to think about you and what's best for you. And yeah, me personally, as I get older and I realize like marriage isn't just all the fairy tales and the pictures on social media. Like it's a lot of hard work that
Yeah.
goes into that. And like you said, like having partners and y'all have to run businesses together and all that. I think a lot of women now just marry for love, and it's so
Yes.
more than that. Like when they say love don't pay the bills, like if you marry someone and they're not like financially responsible, all of that falls on you. Like everything you work hard for could crumble. Like you take on that person debt. That person is their name is on the finances, and they can make some bad, decisions and and put y'all in
It's
a bad
just so
spot.
complicated.
It
And
is.
I also wanted to say, like, we have to be on the same level.
Mhm.
Like, we have to. Like, far as dating and relationships, I'm like, okay, I could work with this, I could date, I could try things out. But once I get married, we have to have that same mindset, or it's just not gonna work.
Yeah. And I think that women need to become stronger and just standing firm in our beliefs. It's just easy to like back down and try to do other stuff to please the other person, and to like kind of downplay your own wishes and values. But if you keep doing that, that's just how your life going to be, and that person's going to keep taking and taking and taking from you. It's a quote, and it was like, if you're a giver, you have to learn when to stop giving because the other person won't. And that's just so true. Like we're just socialized to keep giving and giving, and eventually you'll be left with nothing if you don't know how to say no and stand firm in your beliefs and all that. So it's just a lot. I'm just realizing like marriage and partnership is just a
Scary.
lot.
You don't want nobody attentions no more. Like,
Yeah. And I think that I don't know, some people say social media make things worse when I think stuff has always been like this, like how hard a relationship is and like not knowing like, as far as if they're cheating or not or anything, but social media just puts a light on stuff more. It's just easier for us to find out about stuff.
mhm.
Um yeah, and it's a lot. So
He's
I
like
was
good
nervous when you
topic, but huh?
I was saying when you asked me to do this, I was nervous because I'm like, I don't want to come on here sounding negative about relationships.
Oh, like everybody's opinions is different on like
Yeah.
all different topics. So with the podcast, we wanted to with the relationship ones, we didn't want to do this one normal. We wanted to get everybody's opinions and put
Mhm.
them together and just see like how do everybody feel about this? Because I don't want people to just hear our opinions. Like it's
Yeah.
way more opinions out there. So
Right.
that was my purpose for this one. But
It's so weird being single and like how we're in the program together, and it seemed like everybody else around us is either getting married or they're already married, and I'm just like, dang, like I'm nowhere near that point right now.
yeah, like yeah, where at my job, I'm like the youngest, and I'm still. I just I don't know, when you have events,
Hmm.
ooh, it's just be weird.
Yeah, showing up alone. I'm always the third wheel. I'm like the serial third wheeler. Like I'm always a friend that's taking a picture of my friends and their boyfriend.
Mhm. And it's crazy because I was in like a relationship for like 4 years, and then uh when I got into like my senior year into grad school, that's when I became single. So it was like so weird, and now
That's
it's
my
happening.
story. Yeah, I was in a relationship for 3 years, and yeah, my senior year of undergrad, I
Mhm.
became single. I learned a lot in that relationship. And I wish, like I said, learning about them red flags, I wish I would have seen those red flags beforehand and paid attention to them and just ended it there and just enjoyed my time in college being free. So now I feel like I'm
Yeah, we definitely got to say
I feel like I'm trying to make up for the time I lost being in a
yes.
relationship. Like,
And
okay, I'm young,
everybody
I gotta
else
go out.
around me got relationships and stuff. I'm like, wow, this. But
It's a lot of work. I'm just like, I don't know how everybody, I don't know how people could jump in and out. It's like, man, that worked me out. I don't know if I'm ready to put that work in again.
mhm, yeah, that's why I just been like maybe after school when
Yeah.
I'm just working or in my bit or whatever I'm doing. I have time.
Mhm.
Now I feel like when we in our grad program, I really don't have time.
That's
Or the
another thing too.
stress that we already going through.
Yeah. And that's another thing too. When you were talking about like you need someone basically on your level, I just realized, yeah, you have to, like, as a woman, you have to find someone on your level or above, because when they're below you, like even if they say they're happy for you, it starts to show in other ways. Like they get kind of jealous of you when they don't have
Yeah.
much going on. Like we in school, we're working, like about to get our degree soon, and so if the guy doesn't have that yet, like they get kind of envious. Like
I know. I know. Yeah, but I'm not saying that like what you said. I'm not saying like the guy have to like I'm not saying oh you got to have your master's degree too. I never said like I told my parents that like I'm not saying that's my expectation, but it's a lot more you got to make up too for
Yeah,
because I feel like I don't want you to be jealous of me or
yeah.
I don't want to be jealous of you or
Mhm.
um,
You
yeah.
gotta be doing something. You gotta be working towards something. Yeah, because if you're just sitting around and not trying to achieve anything, and then you might start thinking, well, you don't have enough time for me. And it's like I got class, I gotta study. Like I'm busy.
Yeah,
So you need to
I
be busy
definitely
too.
feel that way now. Like grad school, I'm kind of that's one thing. I'm kind of glad I'm single through grad school because this was a lot. This
Yeah,
was a lot.
because I was
Even
thinking like I was balancing like a relationship and then working in undergrad. I could not have done that in grad school. This is a whole nother game. It's just we just busy all the time.
and it's not even organizations and stuff like it was in undergrad, and we still busy. That's what I wasn't expecting. I'm thinking it's just class, work, home, but it's actually a lot of duties, everything that we do. So I thank God for allowing me
Yeah.
to be single right now. Like,
And it's nice when we have free time to be able to just put that time into self care and just being by yourself,
yep,
like not having to worry like, oh, okay, let me go. He want to go on a date. Let me go get ready because I
we
have to
gotta go cook. We
do.
go whip up the dinner.
He said, I'm not spending enough time. Let me get up and go spend some time. Even though I know I really want to take a nap.
Yeah, that yeah. Like I've been definitely taking this time for self care. I agree. Yep. Starting this podcast, kind of what I felt like through grad school. I've been going through so much, but this is what I'm having fun doing on the side. Like this is my go to.
I can tell I haven't seen you in this light.
Yeah, nobody asked.
Yeah. I know you enjoy it when you say you're doing them back to back and you're still excited and ready to keep going. If it was a school assignment, you would be burnt out.
Because like I'm so burnt out on school that I need to do something that's like okay, complete the homework now. Give me something else.
Yeah.
Like, and I like being involved and keeping busy, so that's why I was like, I got to do something.
Yeah.
So,
That's good. Yeah, I feel like I'm using this time of my singleness to like set the standard for myself, like
mm-hmm.
of the type of life I want to lead, and like what hobbies I want to continue, so that when I do get into a relationship, I can keep those up and not lose myself getting too consumed with my partner or in the relationship, like still having a sense of me and
Yeah.
remembering what makes me happy. So yeah. I sound like I've been through like a marriage or something. Like I'm
No.
going.
Yeah, I feel it. But yes, any other like questions or anything or extra comments or thoughts that you want to add? We're about to close.
No, thank you.
No,
It's fun.
I want to thanks. Thank you. I want to thank you for coming to the show on the Cloud Podcast. We want to thanks for having you and see you soon. See you
Okay.
guys.